Hi dear Professor Mulder, my name is Ramon Calderon Guzman and today I'm gonna talk about the vocal tract. So I will name all the part of the vocal tract and also say something and their function in the production of the sound of the speech. Let's start from the back, right here. And here we can find the vocal cord. And what is the vocal cord? The vocal cord are the elastic tissues that are located at the larynx, in the larynx, yeah. And the vocal cord are capable of movement horizontally. And in this part right here is where the speech sound are produced. So this space right here is called glottis. Is that to say that the space between the vocal cord is called glottis. So let's try for here vocal cords. Also called vocal folds. Here is the glottis. Okay, let's continue. Right here we have something that is called epiglottis. This is the epiglottis, this right here. And the function of the epiglottis is to get out food and drink while we sound something. Is that to say that it's not advisable to talk while while we are eating something. Let's put the name right here, epiglottis. Epiglottis. Okay, let's continue. Let's move on to the part of the tongue. So here, right here, we have the root of the tongue. Root of the tongue. That's the fruit of the tongue. Right here we have the back of the tongue. Back of the tongue here. And that part right here, the back of the tongue, the root of the tongue. The back of the tongue is used to articulate the vowel sounds right here. The velarization can occur here. It occurs with the back of the tongue closely touch the subpalate of the vowel. So here we have, entonces here that part aquí is the uvula. The uvula. Here the vellum or subpalate. The vellum, also called subpalate. Subpalate. So what is the function of the subpalate? and the articulation of the sound, or in the process of the speech sound. So the balloon can, can adopt two positions. One is a balloon lower, that means barely open. Is that to say that the air stream that comes from the lungs go straight ahead to the nasal cavity, and therefore the sound that is pronounced by this by this process is called nasal sound. Whereas when the balloon is raised, this passage, the nasal passage is closed, and then the air that comes from the lungs go go into the mouth, and therefore the sound produced is oral sound. It's called oral sound. And let's continue. Here, right here, we have the hard palate. Hard palate. Hard palate. The hard part is very important, and is mostly used for point for place of articulation with the front of the tongue. Then here we have that is called the alveolar ridge, that is also a play of articulation because it's a fixed place of articulation, not active like the tongue. So let's try here alveolar ridge, alveolar ridge, ridge, alveolar ridge. So here we have the ticks. No, there are the leaks. The leaks are involved in the pronunciation speed because they can adopt different positions like uh, rounding, spread, and neutral. It depends the word that is pronounced. For example, in the vocal or oh oh, use leaf get a little rounded. So let's try here. Now we have here upper leaks and lower leaks. Leaks. Also, here in the mouth we have the teeth. Teeth. The teeth press play plays important role in the production of the speech sound because there are certain sounds that are articulated right here like interdental, dental, and labiodental. Let's continue. So let's go move on to the part of the tongue. So we're talking about the roof of the tongue, the back of the tongue, and right here we have the front of the tongue. Front of the tongue. Front of the tongue. And then at the beginning of the tongue, we have the tip of the tongue, are used for articulate uh, alveolar sounds and most of the sound. Let's see, tip of the tongue, tip of the tongue. So, and let's continue with this part here that is invisible. That is the blade of the tongue. It's like the blade. The blade of the tongue like a machete that is directly to the whole palate and your cheese. And let's right blade of the tongue, blade of the tongue. Okay, we already mentioned all of the part of the vocal tract right here. The other part, and here we have the major organs of the production of the speech. Here, right here, is when the airflow that comes from the lungs to the vocal tract is produced. So this process or start when you breathe. Okay, when you breathe, the air comes from your nose through your lungs. And when your lungs full air, this muscle right here that have a dome shape is called diaphragm. Then the diaphragm get contracted, and when it relaxes, the air that is in the lungs get out of the mouth because the diaphragm adopts two positions. One is when it contracts, when the lungs are full air, and the other one is when it expanded and and the air in the lungs get out. So here we have the diaphragm. Diaphragm. So here we have the right lung, right lung, and the left lung. And then the function of the lung is they are the initiators. The lung are the initiator. And is that to say that the air that comes from the nose to your lungs, okay, is in those places on the lungs. And how do the speech sound produced? Because when the diaphragm move, when they move, the air that is in the lungs get out to the bronchi. The bronchi, after the bronchi, the air flows goes to the trachea or windpipe, that is right here, and then go to the larynx. And in the larynx, this air string becoming sound. And we have right lung, left lung, diaphragm. And here you have the trachea or windpipe. Trachea or windpipe. Trachea also called windpipe. So, and here we have the larynx. larynx, larynx, larynx. The larynx, and the larynx comes immediately at the top of the trachea, right here, and it holds the vocal cords. Then goes to the pharynx, pharynx, and the pharynx is a organ right here that connects the nasal and the vocal cavity to the esophagus and the larynx. That's the pharynx. And also here is articulated some kind of some core pharynx here. So let's continue with the here we have the oral cavity. Oral cavity. And right here we have the nasal cavity. So dear professor, this is all. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.